Deep in the heart of London, beneath the most closely guarded residence in the world, lies a secret so profound that no monarch has ever dared to acknowledge it publicly. For centuries, Buckingham Palace has stood as a symbol of royal stability, elegance above ground, all mystery below. But hidden beneath its golden halls and marble corridors is a labyrinth far older than the palace itself. A network of tunnels whispered to stretch 4 miles beneath the capital, weaving a web of power and secrecy. You see the magnificent gates, the iconic balcony, the stoic guards in their red coats. But beneath their feet lies a world of silence and marked passages, sealed doors, and a system of corridors so vast, some say even the royal engineers have lost track of where they all lead. The first whispers of these tunnels surfaced in the late 1800s. Maintenance workers reported strange vibrations beneath the palace's east wing. Some claimed to hear phantom footsteps echoing where no one stood. Others stumbled upon doorways that led into brick corridors not found on any architectural plan. Officially, the palace dismissed these accounts as nothing more than maintenance access routes. But unofficially, a classified internal report labeled them subterranean security structures restricted. The mystery only deepened. In the 1930s, as the London Underground expanded, construction crews made a startling discovery. They accidentally broke through into a sealed shaft beneath Green Park. It was a tunnel, built with stone dating back to the 1700s, that curved directly toward the palace foundations. Permission to explore further was immediately denied. The shaft was resealed within days, and the official records of the incident were buried. Then came World War II. As bombs rained down on London, royal engineers reinforced the palace basement, transforming it into a command bunker. But eyewitness accounts from surviving personnel tell a different, more chilling story. They described a secondary chamber deeper, colder, and completely absent from the official blueprints. One royal aide later claimed it led to a corridor that doesn't end. This sparked widespread speculation. Could this hidden route connect the palace to Whitehall, the Houses of Parliament, and maybe even the Tower of London? Was it a secret escape network? A lifeline for the monarchy designed for the ultimate crisis? When Queen Elizabeth II ascended the throne, the tunnels were reportedly modernized. Electric lights were installed, advanced air filtration systems were added, and sophisticated sensors were integrated into the ancient walls. Yet, the public has never seen a single photograph. Not one official glimpse has ever been granted. In 1988, the secrecy was briefly shattered. An anonymous security contractor leaked a fragment of a ominously titled Buckingham Sublevel 3. It depicted not one, but 4 concentric tunnel systems spiraling out from beneath the palace grounds. Each level appeared to connect to separate strategic exits across London, one allegedly leading to the old MI5 headquarters at Millbank, another extending west toward Kensington. The palace swiftly denied its authenticity. The document vanished from the public eye. But years later, technology revealed what denial could not hide. Thermal imaging scans from satellite projects detected unusually symmetrical heat patterns below the Areopagons, perfectly consistent with extensive, man-made spaces. The tunnels were there. Eyewitnesses continued to come forward, risking everything to share what they knew. A former royal guard, speaking under the protection of anonymity, described an elevator hidden behind a secret panel in the Queen's private study. He claimed it descended far deeper than any residential floor, opening into a hallway lit like a hospital corridor, sterile and endless. This hallway, he said, led to a vault lined with reinforced titanium doors. Each door was each one was locked. When pressed about what lay behind them, his answer was cryptic and haunting. He said, "Only this. Rooms you were never meant to find. Rooms that hum." Historians have tried to rationalize the tunnels, suggesting they are simply forgotten Victorian sewage lines, servant passages, or forgotten wartime shelters. But the evidence doesn't add up. The dimensions don't match. Geological records show that several layers were constructed decades, even centuries apart, using vastly different materials than stone, than concrete, and in the deepest sections, advanced modern alloys. This means someone kept building, generation after generation, and if the oldest sections predate the palace itself, it raises a truly disturbing question. Who built the first tunnel and for what purpose? In 2007, a tantalizing clue surfaced online, only to be scrubbed from the internet almost instantly. It was a 2-minute video clip, apparently filmed by an urban explorer. The footage showed brick arches adorned with royal insignias and pipes, marked with the initials BRT. Experts quickly traced these initials to the Buckingham Royal Transit, a secret internal logistics network proposed in 1912, but never publicly approved. The video vanished within hours. The uploader's account was deleted without a trace. When Prince Charles became king, a new wave of construction began around the palace. Witnesses reported unmarked black trucks entering through the North Gate late at night, escorted by Ministry of Defense vehicles. The official story was upgrades, but whispers from the inside told a different tale. Some workers claimed they were upgrading old tunnels to accommodate new emergency protocols. Others spoke of sealed chambers being suddenly reopened after decades of being dormant. One maintenance supervisor who worked on the site claimed to have seen something impossible. He described standing at a junction where two different architectural eras collided underground. One side looked like the 1800s brick, arches, dust, he said. The other was smooth steel, lit from within, humming like machinery. It felt alive. What could be so important that it requires this level of secrecy? Conspiracy researchers suggest one tunnel houses the legendary Crown Archiva sealed digital vault, rumored to contain classified documents, unredacted intelligence reports, and personal recordings from every British Prime Minister since Churchill. Another theory claims that Project Sovereign, a clandestine AI initiative by the British Defense Ministry, operates from beneath the palace, processing the nation's data from deep below the ground. Officially, both ideas are dismissed as fantasy. Officially, any Freedom of Information request regarding the substructure blueprints of Buckingham Palace is automatically denied for reasons of state security. Then, in 2021, a London seismic survey registered something extraordinary. Faint, rhythmic vibrations originating directly beneath the palace. The pulse lasted for exactly 8 minutes. It was in construction. It wasn't the tube. Experts called the signal mechanically perfect when, Anali said, the frequency matched the human heartbeat amplified 1,000 times over. So what truly lies beneath the royal heart of Britain? Some say it's an escape network. Others believe it's a hidden command center, or a forgotten doomsday experiment from the Cold War. But a handful of insiders whisper something far stranger. That deep beneath the marble floors and glittering chandeliers, there exists a chamber where history itself is stored not as books, not as files, but as recordings of consciousness. A living archive of every monarch that has ever ruled. If true, it would mean the palace isn't just a symbol of tradition. It's a machine built to remember. To this day, the British government maintains its wall of silence. No blueprints have ever been declassified. No official acknowledgement has ever been made. Tourists walk above it every single day, completely unaware of the layers of secrets buried beneath their feet tunnels that stretch beyond time, linking power, memory, and the ghosts of an empire. Because in London, history doesn't stay buried. It waits below, watching, listening, and humming. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation. See you next time.